Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Boricua BC2 show. I am your host, Bill Cancel. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody's waking up to their coffee and having a great day, some breakfast. It is a beautiful, cool morning here in Long Island. But the summer's coming. By the end of the week, we're supposed to be close to 90, so enjoy it while you can. So I have a happy announcement to make. We're starting a new segment now every Sunday called The Squirrel Show. And you must be asking yourself, what the hell is a squirrel? A squirrel I define as a story that people read about and it attracts a lot of attention and gets redistributed, so on and so forth, and goes nowhere. Okay, that's a squirrel. A squirrel is designed to distract you from what's really happening um, and focus on this new shiny object. That's a squirrel. So what I'm going to do every Sunday now is I'm going to take the top 10 squirrels that have been identified across the internet. Some of them you may already know about. Some of them haven't hit the social media world yet. So it's a precautionary show just to let you know that if you see this, it's already bullshit, so stop worrying about it. Okay? So does that make sense to everybody? So welcome to the Squirrel Show, the first instance of that show. So the top 10 that I'm seeing today, this one's reported by AP News. Starbucks sponsoring the Republican National Convention. False. So if you see any stories about that, AP News is saying that this is completely and utterly false. It was a viral claim suggesting that Starbucks was sponsoring the Republican National Convention. Starbucks has made no such sponsorship. So that's a squirrel. Forget it. Second one, obviously more interesting, Trump's ear injury conspiracy. Photos circulated online claiming that President Trump's ear showed no injury after an alleged assassination attempt, implying the event was staged. The photos in question was from 2022 and unrelated to the incident, okay? So they're showing the picture of his ear, but that picture was in 2022, way before the assassination attempt. But I think we all kind of understand what happened with that assassination attempt. Squirrel. Sharpshooter ordered not to fire, also reported by AP News. Social media posts allege that a sharpshooter was instructed not to fire during the Trump assassination attempt. This claim was debunked. No such order was given. Again, that comes from AP News. Another squirrel. Excuse me. AI hype distracting businesses. The buzz around generative AI tools like ChatGPT has led some companies to make hasty investments without clear strategies, causing more confusion than innovation. This is by the Harvard Business Review. This is very interesting. There's a lot of buzz around that. Squirrel. Agentic AI overhype. Discussions about agentic AI have been rampant, but experts caution that much of the hype lacks substance and practical application, serving more as a distraction than as a breakthrough. Okay, that's by LinkedIn. Again, this is, again, just to get your mind focused on something else that you shouldn't be focusing on. Panic over vaccine-induced changes in babies. Former President Trump claims that babies undergo radical changes after vaccination. The statement is unfounded and lacks scientific evidence, and that's from AP News. Raise your hand if you're one of these people who have been vaxxed to the max and have not gone through any kind of radical changes after the vaccination. I have not. My doctor keeps telling me that I'm healthier than I've ever been in my life after the vaccinations. So, squirrel. Misleading claims about Michigan election recounts. A bill in Michigan was represented online as prohibiting election recounts based on fraud allegations. In reality, the bill does not prevent such recounts. Again, reported by AP News. False attribution of missile strike in Kyiv. Post falsely blamed Ukraine for a missile strike on a children's hospital in Kyiv. Investigators confirmed that the strike was carried out by Russian forces. Again, by AP News. Squirrel. Deportations under the Alien Enemies Act. This is one of my favorite ones. The Trump administration used the 1798 Alien Enemies Act to deport over 200 Venezuelan nationalists, raised concerns. A federal judge ruled that the statute was misapplied, but deportations continue, prompting legal challenges. This has been reported by NPR. Overhyping health scares. Media coverage often amplifies health scares that pose minimal risk, such as the killer wasp or certain flu strains, diverting attention from the potential for more pressing health issues. Again, this is the first show. This is just an example of the top 10 squirrels that are out there, okay? Do your research, do your homework, and for God's sake, don't get distracted by every single story that you see. A lot of that stuff is intentionally being put out there just to do what I said, to distract you. here's the burning fire. We don't want you to see that. So we're going to put a couple of squirrels over here so you focus on this, because we know they're going to get under the skin, right? We understand that. So, and then all of a sudden the fire is burning over here and nobody's paying attention to the fire anymore. So don't fall for it. It's just not worth it. It's just absolutely not worth it. So I hope you enjoyed this segment this morning. I'll be back tomorrow morning with a roundup of the week's news and things to watch for. I am sure that's going to be a busy show, because just after last week and what's happening this weekend, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of news coverage regarding Donald Trump and what lack of things he's doing, and what to expect. It'll be interesting to even talk about tariffs tomorrow, because the aluminum and the steel tariffs are supposed to start on June 4th, which I find very interesting for one simple reason, is that he hasn't XO'd that. He hasn't written that anywhere. He just said it. So is he setting himself up to be Taco again this week? Sure looks like it. Everybody have a fantastic Sunday, and we will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.